Imagine a machine built of earth and seawater that has successfully defeated every genius, every engineer, and every millionaire for over 200 years. In 1795, a young man named Daniel McGuinness noticed a strange depression in the ground on a tiny island off the coast of Nova Scotia. He thought he found a pirate's cache, but what he actually stumbled upon was a glitch in the timeline of human engineering. This is the Oak Island Money Pit, an anachronistic marvel that simply should not exist. The initial excavation was straightforward. Every 10 feet, the diggers hit a platform of solid oak logs. It felt like a countdown. 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. At 90 feet, they found a stone slab inscribed with a mysterious cipher that allegedly translated to 40 feet below, 2 million pounds are buried. But the moment they pulled that stone, the trap was sprung. In an instant, the pit flooded with hundreds of feet of Atlantic seawater. This wasn't a simple leak, this was a sophisticated hydraulic defense system. The consensus for years was that this was a crude pirate hole, a temporary hiding spot for gold. But as the decades passed and the technology of the searchers improved, the reality became far more disturbing. This isn't just a hole in the dirt, it is a masterpiece of pre-industrial civil engineering. To keep the pit flooded, the original builders excavated 5 separate finger drains at Smith's Cove, hundreds of feet away. These drains were filled with layers of rocks, eelgrass, and coconut fibre, material not native to Canada, acting as a massive filtration system to keep the tunnels from clogging. These drains lead to a central feeder tunnel that uses the weight and pressure of the ocean tides to keep the money pit permanently inaccessible. Think about the level of math required for that. You need to understand fluid dynamics, tidal pressures, and advanced subterranean surveying. In the late 1700s, this level of precision was reserved for the world's elite military engineers, not a band of rogue sailors with shovels. We have tried to beat it with high-pressure pumps, core drilling, and even massive steel caissons, yet the island remains undefeated. Every time we think we've bypassed the flood tunnels, a new booby trap triggers. We've found traces of gold, fragments of parchment, and even a human bone, but the vault itself remains a ghost. Why would anyone go to this much trouble? To build this, you would need a small army, years of secrecy, and a reason to hide something so valuable that the defense system itself costs more than most royal treasuries. Some say it's the lost works of Shakespeare, others claim the Holy Grail or the crown jewels of France. But the real anomaly isn't what is at the bottom, it's the fact that it was built at all. It is a scar on the map where our understanding of history fails to meet the physical evidence. We are looking at an engineering feat that predates the Industrial Revolution but functions with the cold, calculated logic of a modern, high-security vault. They say 7 must die before the secret is revealed. 6 have already perished in the darkness of that pit. As the water continues to rise with every tide, we have to ask ourselves, are we hunting for a treasure, or are we staring into a trap designed by a mind far more advanced than the history books allow? What is so dangerous that it had to be buried beneath the weight of the entire Atlantic Ocean? Tell us what you think is hidden down there in the comments, and follow for more deconstructions of history's greatest anomalies.